Today we are going to start with our match case statements. So now what is a match case statement? So match case statement is basically when we have multiple cases and we want to match that case. For example, if I have num equals to 1 and I print 1 and I have multiple options like 1, 2, 3. Then how match case statement start? We write match, then our variable num, now we write case 1. What is mean 1 means here? We are comparing the 1 with the value of num. Then I will write print 1. Again case 2. Then I will write print 2. Then again case 3. Then I will write print 3. So if I run this command, now you can see 1 got printed. Why? Because we are comparing 1 with the value of num, and where the both value get matched, that statement will get executed. So we can take another one more example, like if I have color is red. Now I will write match color. Now case red, then print stop. Case yellow, then print ready. Now case green, go. And there is also one more thing, a default case. It will be executed if no case is matched. So this is how we write our default case. Then I will write print invalid color, because traffic light have only 3 colors: red, yellow, green. And if like orange is the value of color, then it will show invalid color. If I run this command, I will get stop. If I write green here, then I will get go. And if I write white here, it will print invalid color. So this is how match case statement works. So what is a match case statement? Basically, it checks the value against multiple patterns and execute the code block for first match. Okay, so this is the match case statement. Now we will move towards loops. This is a very important concept, loops. While loop, first of all. Now, what is a while loop? Basically, when we want to iterate means if we want to do any task repeatedly. If we want to do any task again and again, like if I want to print hello for 5 times, so what will I do? I have to do this 5 times. If I want to print hello 4 times, then I have to write print 4 times. But what if I want to print hello 100 times or 1,000 times? Then I can't print 100. Then I can't print hello 100 or 1,000 times. For that, we use loops. Like while loop, iterate over conditions. Like while, then here we write condition. Let's suppose I have created a variable I and I have write here 1. So I will write here condition I is less than equals to 5. Then colon, then I will write here print hello. And what will happen here? Oh, sorry. I have to also update the value of I by 1. If I run this command, then you can see I got hello 5 times. Why? First of all, I have created a variable I, which value is 1. Then I created a while loop, and here in condition, I have written I is less than equal to 5. Basically, this code, which is in line number 7, it means जब तक I की वैल्यू 5 से छोटी या बराबर है तब तक ये जो नीचे वाली स्टेटमेंट है लाइन नंबर 8 और 9 पे इसको एग्जीक्यूट करो जब तक I की वैल्यू लेस देन इक्वल टू 5 है. So I is 1 here. So it will check that I is less than or equal to 1. Yes, I is less than equal to 1. So it will print hello. Then we have updated the value of I. We have plus 1 the value of I. Now I will become 2. Then again we will go to the while. Now I is updated. So it again check that I is less than equal to 5. Yes. Again it will get printed. Then and again I become 4, then again print, then 5. When it become 5, then it will again check that 5 is not less than 5, but it is equal to 5. That's why it is true, and again it is printed. Then when I plus equal to 1 is executed, I become 6, and here it become false. So here hello is printed 5 times, but the i's value iterate to 6 times because it becomes 6. Then if it becomes 6, then only it get false. So the last value has become is 6, not 5. But we have take the condition is less than equal to 5. That's why when I becomes 6, it is not executed and we got 5 hello. So this is how while loop works. So again, if I take you an example like what can be the more examples? If I want to print numbers, like again I have write I is equals to 1, then while if I want to print number till 10, then I will print I, then I will update the value of I. So now what will happen? I got the value 1 to 10. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How it done? Because I have now printed I itself. I is here 1. Yes, I is less than 10. So it get true. Then I get printed. Then again I have updated the value of I. And it will run till the I got 10 and I's value got till 11, but at 11 the condition get false, so while loop get breaks and we come out. So 11 will not got printed. So this is how while loop works. So basically what is a while loop? Used to execute any task for multiple times based on condition that we give. So according to condition, it will iterate our statements or tasks. So this is a while loop. I hope you understand what is a while loop. Now, so is there anything left in the while loop? Yeah, one thing, infinite loop. So basically infinite loop is kind of error, like if I again take the earlier example like one. Actually I have shown the infinite loop before when I have done a mistake. I is less than equal to 10 and I will write a print and I will print I. So what gonna happen here? See, we got stuck in an infinite loop. This loop is going on and on and on. Loop is never stop. So how can I stop this? Control plus C. So why it happens? Because we did not update the value of I. I become 1 for every condition. Like when I go to this command, I is 1. So yes, 1 is less than 10, print I. Again, I is less than 1, print I. Again, I is less than 1, print I. Until we do the updation, there is no condition where it get false. So it is required that condition become false and our loop get terminated and we got the final output. So if I update the value of I as 1, then only there is a time come when I got 10 and I got 11. I will become 11 and this condition get false and we came out of the while loop. Until the condition not become false, we will get stuck in this while loop and our uh, code will run for infinite time. So infinite loop is a bad thing we should avoid. So updation is the most important thing in which you have to take care in while loop. So now come to the for loop. Now basically in for loop, we iterate any task repeatedly when we know the number of times we want to repeat any task. Like in while loop, we use when we don't know that how many times we need to iterate. We know something, we know the condition that this should be the condition, and then while loop will terminate. But if we know specifically that how many times we need to repeat our task, for that we use for loop. So if I give an example, like if I have a string and I write here Python, I first of all I can print every character of Python by just string 0. Like if I write string 0, then I got P. If I write string 1 index, using index, I can print every character of the string. But here we can use for loop. Like how we use for loop: for char in string, for char in string, then colon, then print char. So now if I run this command, and here we got the every character of the Python. Here we don't need to update because we know that uh, what we need to print here. This is a loop where what is happening here is we have a character char and we have a in string. So character basically storing every value of a character in which we have stored in string. Like first character got the value of P. Then we have written here print char, then P got printed. Then we again go to the for loop and char become second character of Python, which is Y. Then we got print Y here. So this is basically character is updated every time and printing every character. So what if we want to print every character in a single line? We will write comma and end equals to this. So now you can see we got Python in a single line. How? Basically this end means Basically, the end means that we want to end the character by just with nothing. Here, not even a space here. We have just stored nothing in this, not even a space character. So after every character, we have to end with empty. I can say empty string. If I put here space, then after every character there will be a space like this Python, but we don't want space because Python is a one word. So if I write this, then we got the Python this. If I write here SEP and I write here this, no SEP not. So yeah, this is how we use the for loop. And also we can use it in string, like it also in list one. Like if we have list 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, and we want to every number of list 1, then we can also print this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a for loop, and there is also a for loop. We also have a for loop with using range function. So let's talk about the range function. So basically, if we want to iterate any task. If we want to iterate any task with a specific number of range, then we use range function. Use first of all for loop used to repeat any task in a specific number of time. And here we come to range function. So what is a range function? Range function basically means when we now let's take the example of range. Here is a syntax of range. Range the for I in range 5. I will print I. So here you can see we got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically what happened here, we have set the range I. Here what is happening here, we have set the range of 5, means we want to print the number from 0 to 5. We want to, but you can see that. So here I is getting updated, but you can notice that here I values are becoming 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So why it is still 4? Because in when we use range function and we have just given here stop value till we want to print the I. So it always start with 0. In range function there are three things. Range, first of all stop, then range start, then stop, then range start, stop, step. So we have used first one, range stop, till the value we want, and we get value from 0 to less than 1 till the range we set. मतलब कि 5 से एक कम तक वैल्यू जाएगी और 0 से स्टार्ट होगी. तो आई की वैल्यू सबसे पहले 0 हुई, फिर 1 हुई, फिर 2 हुई, 3, फिर 4 हुई, फिर रुक जाएगी, 5 तक नहीं जाएगी. अगर मैं यहाँ पे 6 लिखूँ तो ये 5 तक जाएगी. देखो 0 से लेके 5. तो ये तो बात होगी रेंज स्टॉप की. नाउ इफ आई टॉक अबाउट रेंज स्टार्ट एंड स्टॉप, basically it means we set the value of start, that start with 1 and go till the less than 1 of the stop value. So it will go to 1 to 5. We have set the value of start and we have set the value of stop is 6, but it will not go till 6. 6 will not include it, then it will stop at 5. So this is the range start and stop. Now start stop step means step, if I write here step 1, then see what happens. Nothing happens. Okay. Or now if I write here 2, now see, here we got 1, 2, 3. So if you notice and try to notice this, and you will see that step basically means the value we want to leave while iterating. Like first we got the start value 1, Then step means 2, then 1 we will add 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we will print 3. Then 3 plus 2 is our 5. So we got 5. So endpoint is 6, then 6 will be not included. So that's why we go to till 5. Now if I increase these numbers and if I do a 3, so we got only 1 and 4. Now why only 1 and 4? So we got do the start as 1, then we iterate 3, uh, uh, forward 3 steps, then 1 plus 3 is our 4. Now if I plus 4 plus 3 is 7, but 7 is our endpoint, and we know that our endpoint 7 could not be included, it will always be 6. So here 6 is not printed. Okay, so as we know that we can't include endpoint, so we don't do 4 plus 3, we just stop at 4. I hope you understand. This is meaning of range, start, stop, and step. What if I want to print the reverse? How can I reverse this? Can I do this reverse by this? Let's say 4, no, 5. Then I want to go till 1. And let's say there is, can I reverse this number by start and stop is 1? No, I can't do this. This is how not reverse number. We need to give the step. Like basically we want to write a negative number. How? We will write -1. So this gonna print our reverse number 5432. Now you can see that 1 is not included. Why? Because we have stopped till 1 and endpoint is not included. So if I write here 0, then only 1 will get printed. And here we have put -1. So when we got 5, then our number will get updated. How? By using step. And here step is -1. So 5 minus 1 become 4. Then 4. Then 4 minus 1 become 3. Then 2. Then 1. And 0 will not be included. Let's experiment like if I write here -1, what will happen? Then we got 0. What if I write here -2? -1. Actually, this is I have first time I have done this like -1 till -1. So this is how you can also experiment by yourself and try to figure out more things. So this is the for range, and there is also another thing in for range for, like there is also for else. What is for else? Basically, this for else is very unique term. It you can't find this for else thing in any other programming language. So basically, what is for else is if I write for, then I in range 6, then I will write print I. Let's say I will give it a condition like if I is equals to 4, then print 4 found. Okay, 4 found. एंड। So now here I have written my code for I in range to 6. If I equals to 4, print 4 found, then break. Now here break basically means fair is a upcoming topic, but here I have to, here if I give you explain break is a very simple thing. Break basically what do is it terminate, it automatically terminate this for loop. Like whenever we found break, then we will automatically jump outside this block of code and we will move towards another code or whatever we have. So basically break is used to terminate this block of code. Now here you can see that I have written if I is equal to 4, then 4 found, then break, then print I. Why? Like this. Here you can see here else will get printed if we iterate completely through. If we completely iterate over the range we have set, मतलब जब हम पूरा फॉर लूप चल लेंगे 6 तक तभी एल्स प्रिंट होगा, वरना नहीं होगा। अभी आप देखोगे तो हमने बस 4 तक ही प्रिंट किया है। जब 4 हो गया तो हमने ब्रेक बोल दिया तो हम इस फॉर लूप के बाहर चले गए और फॉर लूप के अंदर ही एल्स भी आता है। तो क्या हो गया, हम इस पूरे कोड ऑफ ब्लॉक से बाहर चले गए और हमारा फाइनल रिजल्ट आ गया 0 1 2 3 4 एंड 4 इज फाउंड। तो अगर मैं क्या करूँ, अगर मैं इस एफ को हटा दूँ और अब चलाऊँ, अब ये पूरा लूप चलेगा, पूरा 5 तक चलेगा, तब जाके ये एल्स प्रिंट होगा। क्यों नहीं हुआ? देखो, पूरा लूप चला 1 2 3 4 5 तक चला, क्योंकि 6 एंड पॉइंट है, 6 इंक्लूड नहीं होगा, और तब जाके एंड हुआ। तो हमें पता लगाना है कि बीच में 4 आता है या नहीं। तो हम कुछ ऐसा कर सकते हैं, फॉर एल्स का यूज कर सकते हैं। तो अगर मैं 4 अभी करके ब्रेक कर दूं तो ये पूरा लूप टर्मिनेट हो जाएगा और हम पूरा बाहर चले जाएंगे, हम एल्स तक कभी पहुंचेंगे ही नहीं। एल्स तक हम तभी पहुंचेंगे जब हमारा पूरा लूप आइट्रेट होगा, मतलब 5 तक पहुंचेगा। अब चलो मैं एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ। फॉर कैर इन रेंज, लेट्स सी फॉर कैर इन, if I write here a string python for char in string, मैं लूप करवा रहा हूँ पूरी इस पाइथन के लिए। अगर मुझे अगर मुझे कैर मिल जाता है, अगर मेरा कैर इक्वल टू ओ होता है, तो मैं क्या करूँगा, मैं प्रिंट कराऊंगा ओ फाउंड। फिर मैं यहाँ से ब्रेक कर जाऊंगा, मुझे आगे जाना ही नहीं है क्योंकि ओ मिल चुका है मुझे। वरना जब तक मुझे ओ नहीं मिलता मैं तब तक प्रिंट कराऊंगा हर एक कैरेक्टर को। और अगर मुझे ओ नहीं मिलता तो मैं क्या कर दूंगा, एंड प्रिंट कर दूँ। इसके लिए अगेन बता दूं ये क्या कह रहा है कि स्ट्रिंग हमारा पाइथन है, मुझे पाइथन के हर कैरेक्टर को आइटरेट करना और प्रिंट करना है। और मैंने ये कंडीशन डाली है कि अगर मुझे ओ मिल जाता है ना बीच में, तो मैं वहीं तक ही प्रिंट करूंगा, आगे मैं बढ़ूंगा ही नहीं। ओ तक ही प्रिंट करूंगा और आगे बढ़ूंगा ही नहीं और ब्रेक कर जाऊंगा। ब्रेक मतलब इस पूरे ब्लॉक ऑफ कोड को से बाहर चला जाऊंगा, जिससे एल्स भी नहीं प्रिंट होगा। सी, पाइथन तक गए, ओ तक गए, ओ फाउंड हो गया। मान लो मैं यहाँ पे करेक्टर ओ की जगह ए कर देता हूँ। अब इसको ए मिलेगा ही नहीं, तो ये एंड तक जाएगा। पी गायब हो रहा है थोड़ा। पाइथन तक गया, एंड हो गया, क्योंकि हमें ए मिला ही नहीं बीच में। तो इसलिए एल्स तभी प्रिंट होगा जब हमारा फॉर लूप पूरा चलेगा। ठीक है, तो सिंपली यही मीन है फॉर एल्स का। Else will be executed in for loops when loop completes all iterations। सो आइट्रेशन का बेसिकली मीन यही है कि जब हमने पाइथन को हम बेसिकली आइट्रेट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, रेपिटेशन में बार बार उसको यूज कर रहे हैं, आइट्रेट कर रहे हैं। सो जब पूरा लूप आइट्रेट हो जाएगा तब जाके एल्स एग्जीक्यूट होगा, वरना नहीं होगा। और हम also I need to mention here about break. Completes all iteration without break, without encountering break. Okay, so this is our match case statement: while loop, for loop, and for else. So this is all for today. I hope you understand. If there is doubt, please comment and also give feedback in comment. Thank you.